My name is Natasha Bailey, and I serve at the Teen Challenge Atlantic Men's Center in Memramcook as the Donor Relations Officer. For over 20 years, we've been serving men in our region, equipping them with the skills they need to find hope, restoration, and accountability to rebuild their lives. At Teen Challenge Canada, our mission is to demonstrate God's love and equip those struggling with addiction to overcome substance abuse and live full and meaningful lives.
In every community, there are people quietly fighting some of life's hardest battles: addiction, brokenness, hopelessness, and the struggle to begin again. Teen Challenge exists to meet people in those moments with support, restoration, and hope.
What inspires us at Teen Challenge is the belief that every person has purpose and value and the ability to be transformed through the power of Jesus Christ. Addiction can bring so much brokenness to individuals, their families, and their communities. We are inspired every day by seeing individuals find freedom, families being restored, men being restored back to their communities, becoming fathers and men that God created them to be. This happens through meaningful relationships and a lot of hard work.
Teen Challenge is a faith-based organization committed to helping individuals overcome life-controlling issues and rebuild their lives with purpose. At the heart of its work is a mission to walk alongside people on the journey from addiction and despair toward healing, freedom, and transformation.
We have witnessed countless lives changed through meaningful relationships with God. We have seen communities restored, mostly through building relationships and walking with those through addiction recovery. Our impact is seen in restored relationships, men being restored to their families, their communities, finding work and connecting with those who are working through their own recovery journey, becoming the beacon of hope for those who are still struggling. One of the most powerful things that we see at Teen Challenge are men who come into our program beginning to come out of their shell. They've previously been defined by their addiction, and now they find value. They're finding hope. They're finding a real identity in Christ. It's incredible to see them walk alongside their brothers who are in the program as well, help them through their own struggles. There are so many stories that I could share with you that would really show the value of the work that's happening at Teen Challenge. One that is closest to me is my story. My husband's story of coming from a completely life-debilitating addiction to cocaine to finding freedom through the Teen Challenge program, graduating and turning that journey into a ministry of his own, where he travels across Canada, sharing his story through music. He has witnessed thousands and thousands of lives being recommitted or new commitments to a life in Jesus Christ. We get to see those stories all the time. Men being restored to their families. Another story recently was a man who came to Teen Challenge after not having a relationship with his siblings. A few months into his program, he entered our counselor's office to a message. It was a message from his brother who would be getting married and wanted him to be there. These are the types of stories that we witness every day. Lives being transformed, new hope, men again being restored to their families. What makes Teen Challenge unique is our long-term approach to addiction recovery. We are working on the mental side of addiction, physically, spiritually, and holistically. Men who come into our program work with our addiction counselor to get to the root of their addiction story. What hurt them? We're addressing their traumas and finding what works for them, a relapse prevention plan that works with each individual that comes through our program. We're working with their families and their communities. Our outreach attempt to partner with organizations and churches to bring information about how they can support those who are not only in addiction, but ready to make the life-changing choice to enter a recovery program, and how to support them during that transition and then the transition back to everyday life post-program. We believe that our work deserves the recognition of this award because addiction affects communities. It affects more than just the person. We've already talked about that, families and communities. And this award will allow us to continue our work partnering with churches, organizations, and school, going right back to crisis prevention, supporting individuals, the very basics of what do I do when I care about somebody who is struggling with addiction. More importantly, it would help us to continue to share the gospel in a way that is practical and helpful to churches supporting those who are in addiction.
Teen Challenge brings hope where it is needed most, and through its service continues to make a lasting difference in the community.
When someone finds freedom from addiction, lives are restored, families are restored, communities are restored. And this is the life-changing work the Teen Challenge wants to do.